It's Rebecca from Birds and the Bees Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for Mercury retrograde and also the full moon. Now the full moon is on the 6th and it is a micro moon, so it is the opposite of a super moon, and so that means that it's furthest away from us. We're in Mercury retrograde until the 18th of January, and then we go direct with that. So if you've been feeling like your cognitive function and communication is all a bit all over the place, that's because the planet is spinning backwards. So yeah, feeling tired and disorientated, you can blame it all on Mercury retrograde. So the first card out we can see here for this reading is this reading is basically about your present and what's going on for you at the base of this relationship. This particular reading is a new relationship is going to be happening for you. Aces are talking about new beginnings, opportunities or potentials, and Ace of Cups. Cups are about relationships. They're also about emotions, creativity, and intuition. So that's what the base of this reading for you is, Scorpio, is that you may be about to, or you are starting a new relationship with possibly someone. So, okay, so what we're going to pull out for you now is the second card, which is your feelings in regards to this, your desires, or what you might be fearing in regards to this, your mindset, or your desires. So let's have a look at how you're feeling, Scorpio, in relation to this. Spirit, if we could have a card out, please, for Scorpio's feelings, their hopes, or their desires, possibly their fears. Whoa, goodness. Okay. Right, your feelings about this, Scorpio, you are ready. You're ready. You are very ready to take a leap of faith in this relationship. This deck that I'm using is my deck. I've designed this deck. So if you would like to order that, if you're a tarot reader, you want to learn tarot, or you just want to buy it, you can do that. The details for that are in the description box below. I am doing personal readings for $30 Australian as well. So if you'd like a personal reading, just contact me. The details are below. I will not contact you. So WhatsApp, if there's a scammer or etc., just ignore them or report them. And yeah, just contact me through the email address that is in that description box. Okay, so you're feeling that you are ready and you are wanting to take a leap of faith into this relationship. Okay, so the third card out for you is going to be what's going to be in your favour, Scorpio. What's going to be helpful for you in this situation? What's going to be helpful for Scorpio in this situation? What is going to be in their favour, Spirit? What is going to be in their favour, or what will be helpful for Scorpio to know in regards to taking a leap of faith in this relationship? Okay, just one card out for that, please. You might just give them a little bit more of a shuffle and see what's happening. Now this full moon is called the Wolf Moon. It used to be called the Old Farmer's Moon. It was likely that the wolves were more likely to be heard, as they call out when they're howling because they could be hungry in winter. They might be howling to define their territory, locate pack members or reinforce special bonds or coordinate hunting. Okay, just one more card, please, Spirit. What's going to be helpful? What will be helpful for Scorpio? Well, in this situation, we have 2. Okay, what's going to be helpful is that you're passionate about this person. You possibly may have an Aries placement. King of Wands knows what they want. They may also well, it's usually King of Wands is usually very driven, passionate. They know what they want, and they're very, I suppose you'd be able to tell the King of Wands, they're more than likely going to be an Aries or a fire sign, a Sagittarius. Maybe you have these placements, or this is, what is helpful is you possibly know who they are, that they are a passionate and driven person, or the other helpful thing might be the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about being some sort of a deadlock with someone. So maybe you're at a deadlock with someone, or have been in the past, and maybe it's going to be like, if you can imagine, I don't know if you've seen it, there's a show here, Deal or No Deal, when they put their hands up and they go, no deal. It's like that, you're at a deadlock, no deal. That so that's there. You're wanting the relationship, you're ready to take a leap of faith. What is helpful is that you know who they possibly are, that they're a passionate and driven person, and maybe you haven't been speaking in the past. I don't know how that's going to be helpful, but it is. Anyway, we're going to look at the challenge now. What's the challenge for Scorpio in regards to this situation? What's the challenge, please, Spirit? What's the challenge that Scorpio need to hear? What's the challenge for them? The challenge for you, Scorpio, is that you are very much, you see this person as the ants pants, the sun. You see them as your everything, the Knight of Cups and the Sun. They are very loved up. They see you as wonderful. Either you see them as wonderful and this is your perfect person, or what is going to be the challenge is they see you as they're wonderful. So that's the challenge. Let's see the challenge. Helpful is going to be that you know that they're very passionate, the King of Wands, and they're driven and they know what they want. Also, you possibly haven't been speaking to them, Scorpio. The challenge is going to be that it's everything that you've ever wanted. There's romance and the Sun, the best card in the deck. Happiness galore and everything's going to work out fine. That's the challenge. I don't know how that's going to be a challenge, but anyway, it is. So that's the opposing energy and the prevention. All right, so the outcome. Let's have a look at the outcome. The outcome to this is, I can't believe it. The outcome to this is, Scorpio, I tell you what, we've been getting some good readings. I can't believe it. They've been really good readings. All right, the outcome is that it is a wish fulfillment for you, Scorpio. You've been wishing, manifesting, whatever it is. Okay? This is an amazing reading, Scorpio. Okay, so the present is that you're going to be in a new relationship. It's a loved up relationship. The desire is, the hope is you're going to take a leap of faith into this. What is helpful or what's going to be in your favor is that you possibly know that they have Aries in their chart. You know that they're very passionate about you. You know that they're a driven person. They get up and they're who they are. You also know that you haven't been speaking to them because you've been in this deadlock situation. I'm going to see if I can find out a little bit more about the Two of Swords, just so we can find out a little bit more information about what is going to eventuate. Okay, because may have been a deadlock situation. Could have been that what's going to be helpful is it's going to be a difficult choice. That's going to be helpful. Maybe you've learnt some lessons in the past, so this is why it's going to be a difficult choice for you. You are going to choose the best route of action. You may have some memories or some thoughts about this person as well. You have been at a stalemate. So, like I said before, like the no deal business with the crossed arms. So we can see that these two people here are sorting it out. The King of Wands is a very passionate, driven, life very friendly. They could also be a natural born leader. They are ultra successful. They're a creative visionary. They have that timelessness about them. They're successful. They have that fire in their belly. So that's going to be the helpful part about this. So you are going to be able to ground your vision, although wildly novel expression of big ideas. And if you find yourself getting tripped up by everyday mundane things, recruit help and map out the bigger picture. So you might have to ask some friends what to do in the situation. But that's going to be an exciting time. What is also going to be helpful is you need to keep your arrogance and unrealistic expectations at bay and work out the kinks before charging ahead. So that's the helpful part about it, is you know this now because you're listening to this reading. The challenge is the Knight of Cups and the Sun. Now, the challenge being the Knight of Cups is romance. The challenge is going to be the romance, and that you're not used to possibly the romance, Scorpio. You're going to have to take your time and get used to the romance, because this person is going to be romantic. They're everything that you wanted. This is your full happiness happening now. Wow. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Cups and the Sun. Clarifying the Knight of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Clarifying the Knight of Cups for Scorpio, please. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Oh. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. This doesn't want to come out. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. The Knight of Cups, okay. Clarified by the Eight of Swords. You possibly may be, the challenge for you is that you're going to feel restricted. You are able to get out of this, but you're not used to it. My feeling with this is that you're not used to being romanced and that you feel that you're not going to be able to cope with this. That's how I see it. But, okay, so the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Swords, you're feeling stuck. You need to open your eyes to unveil the truth. So you're thinking, I have more options than what I thought I had. Possibly you need to let go of the old story in your head and just concentrate on what's happening, like you're taking this new step into this relationship, and to get rid of what's happened in the past to you and not dwell on what's happened. So you need to reframe your experience as lessons and choose to heal. So you can't control every experience that's been put on your path. So you can only work on how you respond to this romance. But it is a very happy occasion because of the sun. So that's the challenge, because it's very hard, the challenge, as the sun, as you can imagine, because the sun is happiness, isn't it? So it's a challenge for you to have this happiness, because you're going into this, you're dwelling on the past. It's too good to be true. It's a wish come true. That's the outcome. It's a wish come true. So it's a challenge because it's a wish come true, and you're going to take a leap of faith into a new relationship, but you feel restricted because you can't, because of all your bad experiences. It's very hard for you to possibly open your heart and have this happiness. So that's why you find it challenging. Okay, so let's clarify the sun, please, Spirit. Let's clarify the sun for Scorpio. Let's clarify the sun. Clarifying the sun with the Two of Wands. Possibly you have you have a choice, like you have two paths. You're not sure whether to, well, here we've got this stalemate situation. That's helpful that you know what you want, but it's a stalemate. The challenge is that you're not used to this and you don't want to be thinking about what's happened in the past. You need to let that go and move into the future. So the Two of Wands clarifying the sun. The Two of Wands. Okay, talks about planning your future. So you're making progress. You're in this activation possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. So that is what that is about. The challenge. That's your challenge. The challenge is the sun, new adventures, or your comfort zone. New adventures or your comfort zone. This person, you can see, can get out of here because it's quite, the swords are a fair way a bit apart. So you need to step out of that comfort zone into this new adventure. Taking this leap of faith because it is a wish fulfillment for you underneath. That's a pretty good reading. Okay, I'm going to pull you a Gaia Oracle card to see what other advice we have for you, Scorpio. What other advice do we have for Scorpio for this particular reading, please? For Mercury retrograde and the full moon. What's the advice for Scorpio? Oh, there's two that's flipped over here, so I didn't even see. Okay, what's the advice? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. I'll take this one. Rising above. Clarity, freedom, solution. Divine, 11. Wow. Oh, these readings are blowing me away at this time. Okay, number 11. All right, the white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do it mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on this situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes. Relax, meditate, surrender, let go. Take a walk in the park. Dance, have fun, do whatever it takes to detach from things for a while. And the solution will become obvious when the time is right. Okay, the affirmation for you, Scorpio, is: I surrender this situation to the universal power of love. I trust that all well is in my life. I trust that all is well in my life. I look at my life from a higher perspective. I am divinely guided. All is clear in my life. I am safe. Now, I am going to pull you also an Aboriginal spirit card for you, just for a little bit further advice. A little bit further advice for Scorpio in regards to this situation. Okay, responsibility. Let's see, responsibility. Right. Responsibility is ultimately defined as taking control of your own journey. It is knowing what your role is and then making steps to live that life. Responsibility is not about blaming others or holding them accountable, but acknowledging what your part was in the situation and learning from the experience. Take responsibilities of your financial issues. Budgeting has been a challenge that has created some issues for you of late. The downside is you created these financial hardships for yourself and have not been diligent in managing your money. You have found it difficult to move forward, using your financial situation as the excuse to stay stuck in your lack of enthusiasm and progression in life. The upside is that you have the power to change this situation now. You will begin to see a difference in your financial situation, and budgeting may no longer present the challenges it has in the past. Right. Okay, well, we also have the hidden path here, which is part of the Gaia Oracle, which did flip out for you. It is number 34, which adds to a 7. We are in the year of 7, so last year was number 6, this year's number 7. You have travelled far in search of greater meaning and fulfillment. Having made much progress and learning valuable lessons, you want to continue your journey, but the road seems to have come to an end. Where do you go from here? The symbolic imagery on this card is set within a magical forest. It seems inviting, yet the way forward is not clear. No physical path exists, however, there is a way forward. Between the trees is a symbol for eternal life, and to the right a symbol for healing and protection. This card is inviting you to move forward spiritually and offers you healing and protection along the way. Spirit and matter must now emerge if true progress is to be made. Your rational mind must align with your heart. When heart and mind are both focused on the same goal, great things are possible. This is a true spiritual alchemy. All your work towards can now be achieved. The affirmation for you, Scorpio, is my heart and mind are in perfect alignment. My heart's desire and my thoughts are one. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The journey ahead is filled with light. The light of my soul illuminates my path. Okay, well there you go, Scorpio. So I hope you have enjoyed that, and I will be doing a further reading in a couple of weeks or whenever. But this is for the Mercury retrograde and full moon. Mercury does go direct on the 18th. So I suggest that you don't sign any contracts until then, and if you do, look thoroughly on those contracts. So if you have any important discussions, I'd wait until after the 18th, because you will have a clearer head and a little more logical mind. Mars does go direct on the 12th. This will bring your urge to address conflict if there is any. So after this time, we're going to have no planets in retrograde. So that's great. No planets in retrograde. So you'll experience a surge of energy and mental clarity. The full moon on the 6th is the full moon in Cancer, and as a fellow water sign, Scorpio, you may feel a little bit emotional. So if you do, just put it all down to the moon. Okay, remember to get out there and release whatever it is that you need to release. Write it down and burn it if you have to. You can charge your crystals in this time, pull an oracle card, write down 3 to 5 points that you are grateful for, and you will be able to manifest exactly what you would like. But I can see that this reading is quite good for you. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you next time, Scorpio. Okay, see ya.